Chasing the G.A.R.
All right, here we go. After 2 years in the making, this is the first episode of Chasing the G.A.R. And I'm here with my dear friend, Mr. Paul. Mr. Paul, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Paul Blackham. This is our first installment, Chasing the G.A.R. Cemetery Stories. And we picked this cemetery. This is Union Cemetery in North Huntington, Pennsylvania. We didn't pick it because there's any famous guys that we knew of, any great officers in the Civil War. We just picked it because it's near my house. I live in North Huntington, just to illustrate the fact that Civil War history is all around you. You can probably find it in your hometown as well. You don't have to go very far to discover Civil War history. So we came here. I just knew, yeah, there's some Civil War guys here. And boy, did we find some stories. And so we'll be telling you that in the next several installments here. But this is Union Cemetery, North Huntington, Westmoreland County, near Irwin, Pennsylvania.
Hey, thanks, Paul, for that great introduction. Paul and me have been working on this for over 2 years now. Now, Paul has been doing most of the work, but we decided to start here because Paul has so many great stories of
that I just learned.
Yeah, there you go again. And you know what? They just appear. You know what? Paul and me have talked about this so many times that even when we were young, we were passionate about cemeteries. I remember, so many times being on a trip, hey, Dad, there's a cemetery. And my gosh, there's stars in there. At the time, I didn't really quite know what that meant. How about yourself, Paul?
No, I didn't know anything about the G.A.R. star until just recently.
Yeah, that's what it was. I didn't know what they meant, but I would run through and look at those stars. Now, you know what? This might be, our passion for the Civil War, but here we go again. We keep saying, you gotta let them rest. Let them rest. Yes, I do agree, but their story needs to be told.
Give honor to whom honor is due.
That's right. So what we hear, we must tell that story. And you know what? Our passion of the Civil War goes beyond. You got to make this a personal story. And you know what? They sit there and they're at rest, but do they really want to be heard? Yes. And their story needs to be passed on. And it can help the people of today by telling their story and the hardships that they went through. And that's why we do this. Like I said, this was 2 years in the making, and we're so blessed to be here today. Although it's a cold, rainy day in Western PA in March.
That's net.
That's weird, huh? That's weird, Paul. But you know what? And like I said, this is the first of many to come. Hopefully, videos of Civil War soldiers in cemeteries across our area in Chasing the G.A.R. Cemetery Stories.